Greetings everyone, welcome back to more Kingdom Hearts Birth by Sleep. In the last episode, we end up doing a massive podcast Disney Town variation, and it was not really at all interesting. Now we're playing as Ventus, and now we're going to be heading into the Olympus Coliseum. So let's actually get started.
Boy, the kid's relentless.
Hey, what you doing there?
Ah! I told you, I'm booked solid. N-O spells forget it. What? And who in Helicarnassus are you? Can't you see I'm busy?
Hey, Phil! I'm all signed up! Phil!
All right, Hurt, I hear you. Now, would you keep it down already?
Aha!
Beautiful. You happy now? You blew my cover.
Okay, fess up. I asked around and everybody says you're the guy. The trainer of heroes. True heroes.
Really? You can teach that?
Of course he can. Come on, Phil, please. I really want to be a hero.
Look, we've been through this. I got 2 words for you. Student, teacher, ratio.
1, 2...
I already got my hands full with this one. Come on, Herc.
I'm low maintenance, I swear.
Unburst!
Monsters, huh? Hey, Phil, watch this. I'll show you what I'm made of. And I'll help too.
I actually don't know if I want to actually show the character's name because it might be a spoiler. I mean, it's not, to be fair with you, because, I mean, people who probably play Final Fantasy already knows who this kid is. Anyways, we have to end up working with what's the best way to get Ven introduced in the Olympus Coliseum? Let him fight a bunch of random unversed enemies, because why not? Anyways, guys, we got ourselves a new unversed type of enemy, which are... I actually don't even know what these guys are even called. Again, that can be said for a lot of the unversed enemies. I don't know what half of these enemies are called. I just kill them, and then I just beat them over the head. That unversed over there, that is by the sorcerer's enemies that I completely friggin' nuked with my fire ability. Those are by far the most annoying, one of the most annoying unversed ever, because you cannot attack them from the front, you can only attack them from the back. It's actually more annoying than you think, to be honest. It's like, ugh, I can't take it no more. Hercules and Mysterious Helmet Man will always be following you. They can get knocked out, however, so you want to actually be careful with that. This is Salvation! That did not do as much damage as I thought it was going to do. Wow, that actually really disappoints me. Anyways, we want to be able to increase break time to max, so that way we can be able to combine it with Wind Raid, so we can be able to learn Faith, which I find a much better ability. Cause, alright, so Salvation, I think, heals you, but I know, I'm guaranteed to know that, Faith does both damage and heals you at the same time. So, okay, well, we're about to find out right now. Okay, yes, Salvation does heal you, because, God. By the way, those sorcerers enemies, those guys are not really fun enemies to fight. Why? Because if they bum rush you, and you're going to be fighting groups of them at some point, they can kill you in, like, 5 hits.
Whew.
Okay, change of plans. The games are coming up, so I'm gonna watch both of your matches, then I'll decide which of you rookies I want to train.
Sweet! Thank you, thank you! I'm gonna go sign up right now!
The games, huh? Sounds fun.
Sorry, kid, Captain Eager there just took the last spot.
I don't understand. Phil, I thought you were my trainer.
You want to be a true hero, Herc? Then you're gonna have to go out there and show me that everything I taught you so far is gonna pay off.
But, Phil...
Oh, and no more training sessions for a while. Wouldn't be fair if I helped you and not him.
Hey, cheer up. So you gotta fight a couple of matches, no big deal. I'm Ventus. You want me to help you train?
You'd really do that for me?
Sure.
Thanks, Ventus. I'm Hercules. Herc for short.
Just call me Ven. You're gonna do fine.
Thanks. I'm gonna head over to the Coliseum and warm up. Meet me in the vestibule, okay?
You know, half of the time I always end up questioning how the hell Hercules, who looks scrawny as a teenager, ends up getting massively buff in friggin' amounts of seconds. I guess Disney steroids would do that for you. I mean, at least his voice changed. They could have gone ahead and actually just made it so that his voice didn't change. Also, those Heartless, wow. I really want to get to Kingdom Hearts 1, apparently. But, you know, this is part of the timeline, and I have to actually do this game. Okay, I'm not going to go ahead and say that. Birth by Sleep is a good game. It's just that the real good action portion of the story does not come into play until very, very later in the game. And that's kind of my, like I said, my only issue with it is the fact that I have to do all that. Anyways, we should be using Mickey and using, getting experience for break time so I can automatically get freaking Faith automatically. Because, you know, leveling up break time makes me not have any problems at all. Ah, there's break time. Look at that. It is level 2. So is Wind Raid. And so is Kiraga. Awesome. Awesome sauce. Anyways, Hercules. Very great Disney movie. In fact, you can literally say it's one of the best Disney movies. Other than that, though, that's really all I can really say. I can't say... Oh, yeah, by the way, this is Super Glide. It's a lot faster in other variants in the other Kingdom Hearts series. It looks a little bit slower here. Actually, I think it's only slower because it actually is on... Yeah, it has a level... It's a level-based move, so it'll go faster once it hits, like... I think 3 is the maximum level. Anyways, what level is break time right now? Okay, nothing. We probably won't even be able to use Faith because of the fact... Okay, this is by far the most stupidest map section ever because there's nothing here. It's just this. This entire area. Seriously, this game pisses me off with its map sections. I'm glad Dream Drop Distance does it. Okay, you see, I hate the game when it goes to no section. Your goal here is to get more barrels than Hercules. That's really all you're doing. Yeah, it's not that interesting. Anywho, if we end up climbing on this barrel, we can go ahead and destroy all these pots with our, I have no idea what this is. Like, this is not, you're just, okay, you're better off just using moves like this. That way you can just get practically everything. And you get maximum HP. Booyah! And that's it. It's really all Ven's area in this place. It's pretty attainable. Aww. Seems Phil realized the conviction that Hercules has. I really should have equipped this Keyblade. I don't know why. I like this Keyblade. It's actually pretty cool. It also ends up giving me flashbacks of what happens at the end of Kingdom Hearts Dream Drop Distance. However, don't worry, it's actually a good thing. At least for some people. It's time for the second round. This time, we're trying to score more points than Hercules. Even though we're already doing that already, but who cares? Now we're going to do it even more. Just to add injury to him. Alright, cool. Now, I wonder... We have Cyclone, so I wonder if we can try to get Cyclone. Oh, yep. We're about to go get that right now. Booyah! You know what sucks about some... Wow. Okay, so the bombs actually stun you. Anyways... The thing I kind of don't really like so much about the command style all that much is that once you've gotten like the stronger variants of said command style, you will never ever see the other one ever again. And that's kind of one of the only disappointments that I don't like about the command style. Like, Ven has one more command style, which is Wing It Blade, I think it's called. You're never gonna see Cyclone again unless you utilize wind attacks. So then there's that, and that's kind of the part that kind of disappoints me, is that most command styles get overshadowed by better ones once you obtain them. Mind you, there are times when you're doing like secret bosses that you are going to be seeing old command styles yet again, only because of how the game wants you to use those command styles in the first place. The ice screams, as I stated before in the last episode, do give you an automatic command drive for a particular character, but other than that, that's kind of like end game type of strategy right there. Like, you sometimes will utilize that strategy to be able to go ahead and get yourself a command style faster, because the best thing about the command style finishers is that they make you temporarily invincible. So that way you don't have to worry about, getting knocked out by secret bosses. Because the secret boss in this game, they can essentially one-shot you if you're not careful. It's kind of like the only problem with secret bosses in this game particularly, not in the others. In the other games, that's basically your own issue.
You want to become a true hero, huh?
More than anything. See, my father is Zeus, the king of the gods, up on Olympus.
Whoa! Herc, you're a god?
No, I'm mortal. When I was a baby, somebody stole me from my parents and figured out how to take away my godhood.
And this true hero thing?
It's the only way I can become a god again. If I become a true hero, I can rejoin my father and go back to Olympus.
Wow. I guess you really got your work cut out for you.
But what about you? How come you're here?
I'm just trying to make some friends.
Well, hey, you've done that already.
Huh?
Come on, we're friends, aren't we?
You bet, Herc.
All right, you bunch of rookies. It's time we go over the rules of the game, so listen up. All the matches are divided into two brackets, one for the East and one for the West. The winners from each bracket go head-to-head in the championship match. Now, I signed you two up for the West, because they already got a heavy-hitting contender cleaning up over there in the East bracket. And if you want to beat them, you're going to have to hustle in there. Now, move those sandals.
Heavy-hitting contender.
Ven, come on!
Okay. Guess we made it.
Yeah, and it's all thanks to you, Ven.
Good. The other kid will be happy to hear that.
No, I need you most of all, Phil. How else am I gonna become a hero?
Huh, about time you got it.
Whoever wins, no hard feelings.
Of course not. Holding a grudge wouldn't be very heroic.
Hey, just making sure. You're not a hero yet.
True.
This is really close.
Hey, we got trouble! There's monsters loose in town, and if they crash the games, you can forget about the match.
Real monsters?
We have to stop them.
Leave the monsters to me. This match is too important.
You know what I'm confused about? And it's kind of something that has been on my mind even in Kingdom Hearts 1, because they actually do this kind of thing in Kingdom Hearts 1 as well, since this world appears in Kingdom Hearts 1, obviously. They have heartless and unversed enemies in the Olympus Coliseum, but for some reason they're good in this, I guess. Like, there's like no real explanation as to why the unversed or the heartlesses are enemies in the area. Kingdom Hearts 2, I can forgive it because of the enemy, because of the world that you end up in the tournament-based part. So I can forgive that. But I can't forgive, I'm sorry, I cannot forgive, like, Kingdom Hearts 1 and Birth by Sleep having, like, enemies in a Coliseum. Unless you want to go with the unless you want to go with the idea of that they need enemies because of, for entertainment value. So they kind of like, so at that point, you're kind of like saying that the unversed are friggin' animals. Speaking of which, I actually noticed something about Ventus real quick. He's actually really close to getting his, well, actually no, that's actually not his final one, because his final one actually is a different color. I say that actually a lot. It's a bit of a habit. I'm not really good at the whole trying to figure out better things to say. All right. Do we really want Kira? Yeah, we kind of do. All right. Ven, ironically enough, is actually fully prepared. He just does not have, once more, a second chance.
You won't get past me! Huh? Herc! What about your match?
Forget the match. No way I could let my friend fight alone. Because I'm a hero. I mean, you know, I'm gonna be one. Come on, let's finish this together.
Oh, yeah. Time for some busting, some things that kind of remind me of Pikmin's. Anyways, as I stated before, if these things bum rush you, you will die. So, don't let them bum rush you, and be careful. As of right now, they're nonchalant, so they're not going to go ahead and attack you yet. They will start to aggro you once, you know, you start killing. Like I said, they're literally like glorified Pikmins. Pikmin's on evil mode. Well, you know, with Power of Salvation, a couple of win rates here and there, you kind of don't want to use abilities that kind of make you stuck, because what will happen is that, like I said, once they get angry. Oh, yeah, I failed. I usually do that well, and sometimes I don't, and then I'm sad. Anyways, this is Cyclone at his full, and that's it. Well, alright. Look at that, level 30. That's actually a very good level for Ventus's final area in the game. And that's it. You don't have to kill all of them. At some point, you do have to kill all of them, but as of right now, you're good. And we learned Air Slide. Finally.
Sorry that I made you lose that match, Herc.
Aw, come on. You don't have to apologize. It was totally my decision.
What? You didn't save any for me?
Hey, you're here.
Hey, I've set my sights on being a hero too. I just don't run as fast, that's all.
So you both threw the match? Who won then?
I left first, so it's not me.
Yeah, but I was only seconds behind you.
Still.
Hey, I never said I'd coach the winner. All I said was I'd see the match, then decide. Look, being a hero takes more than just muscle. You gotta have heart and care about people. And sure, you both get high marks for that, but this time only one of you cared fast enough, and that makes all the difference.
Then that means...
Oh, man! I was this close! Well, that's life. I never really introduced myself. The name's Zack. Congratulations, Herc.
Thanks, Zack.
Yeah, well, we'll see if you're still thanking him when I'm through with you. You got a long road ahead of you, champ.
Hey, don't count me out. I've still got plenty of big dreams to go with my lousy luck.
Okay, be honest. You weren't really gonna stop training Herc, were you?
Nah, of course not. I know that kid's gonna go the distance, but he was stuck in a rut. He just needed a little incentive. It's, Ventus, right? Well, thanks to you, Herc here is really shaped up. I owe you.
Nah, I'm glad. I made a really good friend. Somebody to share a laugh with. Like Terra and Aqua. We'll patch things up.
You're leaving?
Yeah, my journey's not over yet.
But you'll visit, right?
I'll stop by once you're a true hero.
Stop by once me and him are both heroes.
Oh, so you mean never come back?
Hey, watch it.
See what I mean? That Ventus actually rolls off with more characters than Terra and Aqua. Anyways, yes, that was Zack from Final Fantasy Crisis Core. Not Final Fantasy 7, Final Fantasy Crisis Core. Alright, now I'm actually going to say something real quick what I'm going to actually be doing from now on. Since we're kind of almost near the end of the game, what I'm going to do is I'm going to start just live commentarying every single world. Well, from here on, from this point. So when I transition to the next person, what's gonna happen is that there's gonna be just me saying welcome back, this is the next part of the stage, and yada yada yada, all that jazz. But other than that, from now on I'm just doing live commentary for these for these next few episodes of Birth by Sleep. I end up remembering the reason as to why I don't like post commentary, but I'll go into more detail of that in the next episode, guys. So anyways, in the next episode, we'll actually be heading to the Olympus Coliseum as Terra, so we can actually see who was, since he is obviously the heavy hitter character, because, you know, Terra's hard-headed. So, CCX over and out, and we see you guys in the next one. Laters!